What is up, Bandit Posse? Irish Bandit back with you again for day 2 of Saskatoon Expo 2017. I had such a great time yesterday. I'm going back and doing it all again today. Today I'm going to show you a little bit around the floor. They, did the floor plan a lot differently. Today, also on tap, you have a retrospective on the career of Tad Stones, who was a guest at Saskatoon Expo. That's going to be happening at noon. I'm going to be getting a photo op with John Rhys-Davies from Sliders, Lord of the Rings. He provided the voice of Macbeth on Gargoyles. That's going to be something to look forward to. And the main event for today, the panel with the great Rob Paulsen and Maurice LaMarche. Oh, such an honor to meet those two yesterday, and it was so great. So I'm looking to have a lot of fun, and I'm wearing my Expo t-shirt today. My Ghostbusters t-shirt. So I'm going to be wearing this around today and just going to have a great time. And like I said, I'm going to be showing you around the floor today because I didn't do that yesterday. So next time I talk to you, we'll be at Prairieland Park for day 2 of Saskatoon Expo. Okay, the day's just started. Everybody is pouring in. I'm sitting down, relaxed for a little bit while I have a chance to sit down. Got a real good view of the celebrity guests who are here this year. Let's go have a quick look. I'll show you right now. So right there you see where Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulsen will be. See where Ruth Connell will be. John Rhys-Davies down there. Then we have Ernie Hudson down there, and all the way down there is Lou Ferrigno. I have a good shot of when Rob Paulsen and Maurice LaMarche come out. Okay, well, I guess I'm a little early for John Rhys-Davies' photo op. They're still doing, they just started Ernie Hudson's. Don't know how they're going to expect to get that done in 15 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, we're almost close to Rob Paulsen and Maurice LaMarche's panel session. I don't know for sure if I'm going to go up and ask a question, but if I do, I know what question I'm going to ask, and if and when I do, I'll tell you all about it after that. Well, Saskatoon Expo has wrapped up for another year. First and foremost, I want to thank the volunteers for all the hard work that they do putting this together. You guys did an amazing job. I want to thank Lou Ferrigno, Ernie Hudson. Oh gosh, who else came? Let me just grab the. I'm gonna save 2 names for the end here, because I got a lot to get through. Oh, I want to thank Kaz Anvor for coming from The Expanse, Source Code, The Strain, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Ernie Hudson, of course, as I just said. John Rhys-Davies for coming as well. Get to him in a second. Lou Ferrigno, you saw the pictures yesterday. Ruth Connell. Again, like I said, there's 2 more I want to get to, but we'll get to that in a second. So before we get to that, I didn't pick up a lot today. Yesterday was my big spend day, but I did get this. My picture with Mr. John Rhys-Davies. Let me just grab it here. I keep all of my pictures in like this this plastic sleeve that I got when I met Robert England many years ago. Let's see. Here it is. I think this is no. That's whoops. Un momento, por favor. Here it is. Nope. Oh, good lord. Is that it? No, that's William Shatner. You know when you do things spur of the moment? Plan stuff out next time. Ah, here we go. There it is. Well, I have to put in his anyhow, so I might as well take the whole batch out. So yes, the picture of John Rhys-Davies goes very, very well with my picture of myself and Billy Boyd, who were both in the Lord of the Rings movies. So it's kind of my mission now. If there's ever, I got itchy nose. If there's ever a Lord of the Rings actor who comes to Saskatoon for Saskatoon Expo, I'm gonna have to get my picture taken with him. It's just something. It's just something I have to do now. It has to be a thing. So yes, that was very, very awesome. He's such a gentle and such a well-spoken man. I wanted to go to his panel specifically just to hear him talk. I could, he's one of those guys. He could read the phone book, and it would be the most interesting thing you've ever heard. So big thanks to them, and finally, to Rob Paulsen and Maurice LaMarche. You two are the most genuine, caring, sweetest individuals I've ever met. When I met Rob Paulsen yesterday, I told him that he is one of my heroes. And when one of your heroes not only meets but exceeds your expectations, it's just everything you hoped it would be. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, might take a little while. I'll pad out the video because it's already a short video anyhow. So here's what happened. I went to Saskatoon Expo, and then my best friend Jason texted me and said, "Hey, Bug and I are coming." We'll use Bug. I don't want to put his real name out there, but Bug and I are coming, and we'll meet you there. So, okay, cool. I'll meet you guys at this spot. So we met up. We traveled the floor together. Jason met Ernie Hudson, his hero, and that was really cool that he got to do that. I was very, very excited for him because I know what it was like when I met him yesterday. It was so cool. So then we were just wandering around a little more, and I had it where I had it all planned out. At 2:20, we gotta go. We gotta go to where the panels are and get a seat early because it's gonna fill up for Rob Paulsen and Maurice LaMarche's panel. So we get there early. We're sitting down, and I'm thinking to myself, do I want to go up and ask a question? No, I asked him a question yesterday at the autograph signing, so I think I'm good. So Bug says to Jason, "Dad, can I go up and ask Rob Paulsen a question?" "Go ahead. Go on up." So he gets up and he asks his question. It was actually the question that I was going to ask Rob Paulsen if I went up. And he asked, "How many times have you been asked to sing Nations of the World?" And he said, Rob Paulsen says, "Oh, I can tell you right off the bat, 101. So they started kind of chit-chatting back and forth. And then Rob Paulsen says to Bug, "I'm going to I'll wait till the very end. I'll sing Nations of the World then. And, do you know the words to the song?" And he goes, "Yeah, I know the words." "Okay, good. When I do it, how about you come on up and we'll do it together?" Okay. So he comes back to the scene and he says that. He says, "Dad, what? I don't know the words to the song." So they're getting ready to wrap up the show, and Rob Paulsen says, "Where's my buddy Warren? Where's my buddy Warren?" He sticks his hand, "Come on up, come on up." So he starts talking to Rob Paulsen a little bit, and he just said, off the mic, I don't know the lyrics to the song. I'm gonna totally forget." Rob Paulsen was like, okay. That's fine. That's fine if you do that. So what Warren's gonna do, and he brought up another little girl as well. They're just gonna, cheer, clap, dance, and do all that. So he got up there, started doing Nations of the World, which was awesome to hear live. I got it, take the emotional story and let's just geek out for a little bit here. It was so awesome to hear him sing that live and everybody just clapping along. I was singing along as best as I could. And to see Warren up there dancing and Rob Paulsen interacting with him, like doing this down doing that and going like that. Oh, the man is such a gem. Oh, he's an amazing human being. So humble. So afterwards, we're done at the we're done at the panel. So we've been talking all day, and do you wanna meet Rob Paulsen? Yeah. Jason said, I didn't come with as much money, so you know what, Jason? If he wants to go meet Rob Paulsen and Maurice LaMarche, I'll front the cash for it. It's not much, but it's something I can do for him. You would really do that? Absolutely, man. Uh, you familia, me familia. So we got up there and I paid the cash. It was really cheap for them too, to just do the autographs. So it was like $30 for each of them. So 60 together. Yeah, no, that's $60 well spent in my book. So they have the post-it notes and they put it on the 8x10, slide it up. Comes up to Rob Paulsen and says, "Oh, is this my buddy Warren?" Yeah, gives him a high five and signs the autograph for him. Gets it on down to Maurice LaMarche. And Maurice and Bug were talking, and Jason was just, yeah, he's really anxious and has this teacher in school who just, is a real ass towards him. And Maurice LaMarche, oh, I've been there, pal. So he writes down this whole, he signs it to him, Maurice LaMarche, and he puts the whole thing. He tells him, it took a lot of courage for you to come up on stage and perform with us. So like, thank you so much. Just this beautiful moment where he's crying, Jason's crying, I'm crying. I'm pretty sure the girls at the table who were taking the money were crying as well. Anybody who was standing there was like, dude, that was such a moment. So we had to sit down after this because we were just like, oh, nothing is going to top this. Nothing. And I don't think anything will. So the crowd is it's almost closing time. And the crowd is just finally dispersing. And, they're just chit-chatting, talking, still sitting there. Because we were sitting down talking. Jason would look over every once in a while, and he was pretty sure that Maurice LaMarche was just glancing over at us to make sure that Bug was okay. So we're telling him, if you want to go up there and, just say thank you to him for everything that he said and did, go for it. There's more, but I can't get into it. There's more to this, but I can't get into it for reasons. Just leave it at that. Don't ask in the comments about what it was, but just trust me. So we're telling them, go on up and, just say thank you. You've already done the nerve-wracking part of getting the autograph. So just go up and say thank you. And, so we go up and he says, thank you for everything you said. Oh, buddy, you're so welcome. Like, thank you for coming up on stage with us. And we must have sat and talked with Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulsen for a good 10 minutes afterwards. It was to see these men who you kind of put on a pedestal and to just, they're so down to earth. Like, I swear, if on the off chance that Rob Paulsen were to come next year, I wouldn't be nervous at all. I'd be like, yeah, my friend's son Bug was up on stage. Yes, how you doing, buddy? Shaking hands, hugging us. That would be, it wouldn't be like I'm meeting my hero. It's like I'm meeting a friend, and that's how it really was in the end. It was not, your heroes. It's now your friends. I was so comfortable around them afterwards because they just gave that caring, loving aura off, and it was just so nice to see when you hear all these horror stories from certain conventions of this guy is a jerk, this guy charges too much, this guy looked down all the time and didn't say anything. When Maurice and Rob are engaging with you, looking you in the eyes, holding, like, squeezing your hand, for like 3 minutes straight. And these men are just the absolute best. I cannot rave enough about them. They were everything that I expected. They were more than what I expected in so many positive, great ways. And I will never forget this experience. This blows the past 3 years out of the water. Meeting Robert Englund, meeting Billy Boyd, meeting William Shatner. It blows everything out of the water. And this is by far the best year that I've spent at Saskatoon Expo. From everything yesterday to today, it has just been such a fantastic weekend that I will remember forever. And it's not even things that happened to me. Like, it happened to my best friend's son, a boy who I consider my nephew. It happening to him, and you just feel so great for him. I cannot say enough good things. This was a great year for Saskatoon Expo. I don't think anything will top it, but you know me, I'm definitely going to 2018 Saskatoon Expo, and I cannot wait for that to happen. So again, to the organizers, to the volunteers, to the people in charge, to the people who ran the AV things for the panels, to Seth Armstrong for being such a great moderator, to the guests, to Tad Stones, who we sat and talked with for like 10 minutes about Darkwing Duck and Disney Afternoon, and again, Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulsen. All of you made this a fantastic Saskatoon Expo that will never, ever be forgotten. But we must look forward to 2018, though. And I cannot wait to see what next year brings, and I'm going to be vlogging it. So guys, thank you for joining me for the past 2 days of Saskatoon Expo. I'm going to go rest. I'm not going to do anything more tonight. I'll have an update video coming up very, very soon to let you know what's going on, and then we'll just take it from there. I'm the Bandit, and I will see you again next time.